Good morning or good evening, good afternoon, good night, depending when and where you're watching this. My name is Jennifer. I'm a nurse and I'm a mother. I'm a wife, a daughter. I am a person who's been plagued this week. My daughter had an earache and strep throat and is on antibiotics for that. I got strep throat and started antibiotics for that. I had itchy eyes yesterday and pink eye and started antibiotics for that. Hence my eyes feel funny. So if I look strange, that's why. Uh, I just wanted to say that I've been thinking about compassion a lot recently, and I've been thinking about what it means to have compassion when people are really at their weakest moments, and what it means to have compassion when somebody's at such a weak moment that they end their life. I had a friend who I love very dearly and have known since middle school who ended their life a couple weeks ago. And when I heard that he died, I assumed a tragic car accident at first. Thought, what else? What else would it be? And then I was told that he died from suicide. I read this a while ago. Died from suicide is a phrase versus committed suicide because the idea that we treat suicide as something that is completely a choice and almost give blame to the person for it isn't very compassionate. You know, I I've said to a couple people, and he has two young kids, and a few people gave me the response, "How selfish." And I said, I feel that and I hear that, but I also think how sad that someone had these two kids that they really, really loved, and they felt the only choice they had in their life at that moment was to end their life. It doesn't feel like much of a choice to me, even though it took action on their part. So I've just been sitting in this place of having great compassion for people who are suffering and we don't even know it. Every single one of us was shocked. Nobody that I've talked to anticipated what he would have done. And that's painful for us. That's painful for him to think how alone he must have been in that moment. Um, and I know that each of us probably have experienced very sad, sad moments in our life where the action or the inaction is the difference between being here and not being here. And I just really have such a heart for people who are suffering, who are hurting. And I just want to remind you, remind myself, remind us that we're all in this thing together. So wherever you are, whether have a friend who is suffering, do your best to be there for them and listen and be open. Um, if you're feeling sad and suffering, do your best to open up and share with somebody because we're not in this alone. We are in this together. And when we lose one of another, we all hurt. So I just encourage you to have really real, genuine listening conversations and just approach everybody with love and compassion because you just have no idea what's going on in this head of ours. We can't see it. So many people walk around with a smile and you don't know that they're really crying on the inside. So I'd encourage you to just seek out and share love and have compassion. Have a great day. Share with me any stories that touch your heart or anything that you'd like to give in response to that.